Alright, Scout Host here again. I fixed most of the bugs, like the depth buffer not being lined up from yesterday and a few other things. It's pixel perfect now. This morning I got that. So now I think I want to work on making the waves, the shoreline foam, move towards the land. So I gotta do that here. How is this? Oh, this is the old routine. Just delete this shit. The bot never posted. I think the Discord bot died. Oh well. There's a way to... up the coordinates by 1. Wait a second. We multiply... it's still gonna be banded. Screw that idea for now. Let's just make this work. So here, I'll show you what it looks like now anyways. Yeah, horizontally it's pixel perfect, and then vertically it's a 4096 texture, but the world's really 4800 high. But it seems to scale well. Yeah, and I fixed the bug where it just stopped at a certain point. And a few other ones. Weird, the bot still isn't posted. Oh, looks pretty good. Yeah, another thing I guess I could do is calculate a normal map based on the land.
Okay.
Are you seeing this?
I am not. Let me pull up the stream.
It's almost at the end of the level.
Kind of jerky.
That's the video. It's smooth as glass here.
It's like the objects are jerking like up and down by comparison to the tiles.
Well, right now you're only seeing tiles. Oh, there's the end. Here, let me run it again. And they're not actually.
That looks good. That looks good as hell, though.
Yeah, it's weird. You know what it is? It's the 24 frames a second thing.
It's just like the floating, like, I don't know, the oil rig or whatever the hell it is that you can blow up in the water.
Yeah, that's a tile too. It's not even move. I mean, it's not moving different than anything else. Like before, you know, it would add 1 to the Y every frame. That they're all just sitting there now in 3D space. Yeah, I see I can see it a little bit here, but the video is exaggerating it.
Okay, yeah.
It's funny, if I turn off point filtering, it's totally smooth. But it doesn't look pixelated anymore.
No, all better.
I mean, I could make it 30 frames a second, run like the Windows version. It'll be smooth. I don't know what the answer is, actually. You know, I might make the new mode 30 frames a second. Let's see what that looks like, just for the fuck of it. 30, but that's not it. Where is that in translate? Original FPS. Here we go. Let's make that 30.
Changes this like the speed of things, right?
Yeah. So it'll run 20% faster, but that's how the Windows version did. That was my answer to the 24 frames a second dilemma.
Yuck.
Yeah, I know. I should just go back in time and design the game with 30 frames a second. That was a very dumb decision I made.
But it's the cinematic frame rate.
I know. There's 30 frames a second. It's a lot faster. Still shakes a little, though. It's got to be the point filtering. Or you know what I think it is too? That the water texture's not pixel by pixel, so that's what's actually shaking. Is the
okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Because I think that would explain why the like the destructible objects in the water seem so much more pronounced.
They're not sprites, though. I mean, well, there's no sprites in this right now. They're not being displayed. Everything's a tile. But the things that look are shaking are always surrounded by the water foam, if you notice.
Yeah.
Here, let's do a test. I'll make all the water just totally black.
That doesn't seem as bad.
It could be an error somewhere in the timing too. Where did I do it? Here, color.
Definitely not noticing it as much at 30.
I noticed it almost more here. Oh, I'm going to compile the shaders. Yeah, I think it's something with the point filtering. I mean, because all those things are staying still. But sometimes, like, one tile might be, I think, on a perfect pixel boundary, and other times it's not, and it's snapped.
Right.
But if it was doing that, no, there would be seams in the thing then.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah, so the different tiles can't be a different... Okay, I don't know. The only way to truly solve the problem is render it, scale everything up, and actually render it in a bigger buffer. I think I am. I think I'm rendering it at 640 by 400. Oh, I put a black outline around it, but... Wait, there's got to be a way to turn the water black. Hold on. Data map. Here it is. Oh, we'll see if it's really an illusion or is the whole world just slightly... I mean, my timing routines could have an error. No, without the water, it looks totally smooth almost. Are you looking at it?
Yeah.
It doesn't really...
Yeah, that looks... Hmm.
I mean, there's a little bit of jitter, but I think most of it is an optical illusion because the... What if I put point filtering on in the... So I took it off for the depth map. So it smooths it, but what if I took that off, you know?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you'd probably want to filter using the same filter mode for everything that you're sampling.
Yeah, I had this dream that I could mix things like that, but... Oh, I must have deleted the wrong line. What's it called? Depth. Forgot what the option was. Oh, BGF sampler point. Did I compile the shaders? No. That's a lot smoother. And it looks almost the same. Little hitches, but... No, it just looks like the whole world's shaking right there. wonder how I could test. And another thing, the frame rate is unlocked right now. How do you set BGFX to be synced to the retrace?
I feel like it'll be a flag in the initialization
Yeah,
parameters, but
yeah,
I'm 100% talking up my ass right now.
that's exactly what I was thinking. I thought I was doing that. It's weird because I put up the BGFX debug info and I saw it was going like 800 frames a second, which is actually a good thing. But let's see, RTFX. Yeah. Oh, here I got it. Is this it? Reset. Oh, it's saying reset VSync. Is that what it does? I gotta look that up. Enable VSync. Maybe VSync only works when you're full screen?
I don't think so. I think you can.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah, because I mean, if you do like borderless windowed, like borderless full screen, basically a full screen window, you can VSync that.
Hmm. Like, let me see. Enable the wireframe. No, it says VSync is on, but it says, look at it, it's like 1,000 frames a second.
I am having a vague recollection of reading somewhere in the BGFX docs or in a GitHub issue somewhere something about VSync not working right, but I can't remember.
BGFX VSync not working.
It might be what you're using DirectX, right?
Yeah,
On
on
Windows?
Windows, yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember if it was specific to that or yeah.
Let's just try what happens when I take out the. What was it called? Reset none? see what that does. That's interesting. It's actually running at a lower frame rate with it off. It actually seems smoother, doesn't it?
How often do you call, what is it, submit or render, or like whatever the render frame function is? Because I'm wondering if BGFX is just showing
I
the
get
rate at which it's processing frames, but it's only actually presenting internally at VSync.
Well, this is way smoother with VSync off. Let me put it back to 24. Now, can VSync be off on the Switch? I know, like, I thought on like iPhones it can't. It's like locked at a certain frame rate, depending on things.
Don't know.
And it looks way the hell smoother. I mean, there's a little hitch, obviously, but it's not shaking like it was. This is interesting. I mean, it's way the hell smoother. Here's another test I could do. Whoa, no wonder it's choppy. It's rendering at 320 by 200 instead of double the res.
Oh. Well, yeah, that seems not great. Did you drop that when you were doing the generation of like?
I was testing
crazy
something.
Textures?
Yeah. I never put it back. So I can make the Y three higher. So it'll be like 300% more accurate. Oh, that would explain why it's jumping by one whole pixel.
It would, yes.
But putting the render scale at 3 would actually make it Shit, I gotta remember these things when I'm testing. Fuck, that's smooth now. Ha! The water even looks better. Wow. I could probably put the bilinear filtering back on the depth texture now. I was wondering why the hell the water looks so pixelated. I know it looked better. I forgot that I turned down the res a couple weeks ago as a test. Doesn't that look good now, though?
Yeah.
Now let's put VSync back on and see what happens. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way with VSync on, so when you call the frame update thing, it waits, you know, so it's not rendering stuff needlessly. You know what I mean? If that's the case of what's going on. BGFX wait for VSync. I mean, that's what you were thinking was going on, right? It's like say like you're rendering at 1200 frames a sec, or say 120 frames a second, it's still going through the process of processing one frame, but it's not showing it, right? I mean, that's what you were thinking was going on?
Yeah. Yeah. So the other thing is, I think that's going to depend on. So the net result of calling BGFX render frame or whatever it is depends on how you configure the renderer on startup, whether you configured it to set up its own, like basically whether it's multi-threaded or not.
Yeah, I think I remember reading that.
Yeah. If it's not multi-threaded, I think it'll block, and if it is configured as multi-threaded, it'll just immediately return and let you do your shit. And so if you're multi-threaded and you return from that and then go render another frame and kick it, like it's going to keep dumping frames into the queue. And I think if VSync is on, I think BGFX is just discarding frames that it's not rendering, right? But I wouldn't be surprised to see that it was still.
Where's VSync on? It's still fucking smooth as hell. Man,
Yeah, it looks great.
Good thing we started talking about this. I totally forgot that I lowered the res. Yeah, now it's rendering it 3 times bigger on the Y. I hope I could keep that, but if not, maybe on the Switch I could down it to 2 times, and it's still 200% better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at one spot that's not moving on the screen, you can tell there's a little hitch, but I don't think there's much I could do about it. Except I can make it 4 times bigger on the Y.
Right, but I mean, then you're just kind of reducing the hitch until it's not noticeable. It's not. I don't know if that's really a solution, right? Or where do you draw the line?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you can put bilinear filtering on it. It's perfectly smooth. Yeah, that water looks fucking cool now. Well, it's a good sign it's running like above, like average around, say, 600 frames a second, it seems.
Yeah.
And I didn't even optimize the shader yet. I mean, it's doing there's a lot of brute force ideas in there right now.
Yeah.
Although on that few pixels, I really don't think it matters.
No, probably not so much.
Oh. Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, you know what? I mean, when this thing's really gonna start looking like really badass. I mean, well, now once I get the parroting, I put like the lights in and stuff. But say I make the level editor and a ship editor, I could add all kinds of things like a tile editor thing where I could could guess at a normal map, and maybe you could tweak it by hand or something, and I'll pre-calculate a lot of shit for a level.
Yeah.
Whoop, that's the end of the level. It's gonna crash. Whoop. Well, we fixed that.
Excellent.
Now back to, I want to make some kind of flow map for the foam so it goes towards the land. Well, I'm going to make the level editor, whatever the whole tool for editing ships and levels, make it open source so people can do whatever. And somebody, a Jaren guy from Apogee was talking about making it. I mean, I never even heard about it before, but there's something built into Steam. Like Steam, it's called. I forgot what the hell it was called, but it's like there's an API.
Steam Workshop.
Yeah. So what does that do?
Yeah.
Just a way of uploading a level?
Yeah. So it's an API that lets you, manage user content and like people can upload things that they've created. So your application would then say, "Oh, here's this level. Throw it up on the workshop. It's tied to the user's Steam ID because they're already signed in."
Okay, yeah. So it's basically just a way of setting. You don't have to like build your level editor using some graphics API of theirs or something, right?
No, it's purely like file management, basically.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I was hoping.
Or like asset management.
Yeah. Yeah, so like, I mean, I have no problem making the level editor work without, I can add that later. It doesn't have to be built around it. It's just a way of sending and getting information, right?
Correct.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was hoping. That's best case scenario. Oh. I'm so happy right now. Much like a meteor hit my place.
It would too.
When I was little, I think about that now sometimes. Like, you wake up, this could be the day a meteor just comes through the damn ceiling, or, you know.
Yeah.
Or just one day, it sounded like you look at the end of a firework display with all the bombs going off. That's what it sounded like in the distance. Only I didn't see any flashes of light or anything, and I'm like, streak of fear that something like an asteroid hit, or things are blowing up, or we're being attacked. I just picture this like wave of like this wall of fire coming over the horizon any minute. Well, I got to see this one more time. Yeah, you weren't here yesterday. I don't know if you can see the little shadows of the ships because they're using a wrong shader now. Like there's one. And it was in the corner of my eye. I thought it was a bird flying, and I thought it'd be kind of cool, like a flock of birds come out, and like when something blows up, or for one you could shoot them, and they poof in the little pixel feathers. But like something could blow up, and then disperses the flock. They all fly off in different directions. Just to have like some kind of meaningless interaction with the world. That'd be kind of rewarding, I think.
Be kind of funny.
And it's kind of cool with the depth now. It kind of makes the old tile, because you can see like the darker blues from the original tiles mixed in with the new depth buffer thing. And it really makes it look like an ocean or something, you know, with the different patches of...
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like when I made the Gaia Pro ocean shaders, I had this map that would amplify certain normal maps to like break up, so it doesn't look like a repeating pattern off in the distance. Because if you look at any picture of the ocean, there's like patches of calmer water and then patches of like more rough water. I mean, but slightly. And they're like, kind of blob shapes, and I made it do that. But this kind of happens naturally with the way it's done. All right, flow maps. God. That should be easy.
250.
It's gonna
meeting in 10 minutes.
Slow it down though. Shite though. I'm returning just a depth. I gotta calculate a direction vector in here and pass it back somehow. I can just return a vector 4, right? That'll be the color.
Yes.
Yeah. Or F. Actually, the plan is in the new mode. I'm not using the pilots. It's pointless. It doesn't do anything in the game. Yeah, I know you're bringing up make it do something, but I think I'd rather make a character the game's based around. It's still up in the air, though. So we're not going to use this variable. We're going to use vector 4D data. Okay, X and Y is going to be the normal direction. Z, actually, I'm like W the depth. In case I want to do something 3D, then using X, Y, Z would make more sense. Make it clearer in the code. Shit, I'm going to have to put more coffee in a minute. What time is it? 5 o'clock? Oh, shit. I'm going to make decaf anyway. Actually, I mixed decaf with, it's like 25% real coffee, so it shouldn't keep me up. Yeah, I'm going to put it in right now. I can't work without something warm to drink. Be right back. Put in the bottle. All right, I'm back.
Noise.
My coffee is making. And I got me a beetroot chewable thing. Yeah, now it's getting cold in here. Nice. Oh, I almost choked on my...
We like to hear.
Oh my god. Here's something I gotta do too. You actually just first. Like I said earlier, the it scans out to find the depth. 32 pixels, like one tile size. Anything bigger that doesn't look right, and it takes longer. But that means the distance divided by 32 is always going to be in steps of 32. That's why it's banding. When we remember, were you here when I was showing what the depth map looked like?
Oh.
What? What did he say?
Yes.
You were here. Yeah, and then the radius thing made it a little better, but they're still banding. Somehow I got to make that go 0 to 255. Or yeah, it's because, yeah. Evenly. So how do you, without going through the whole map again and interpolating it, how the fuck do you do that?
Isn't that the question?
There's got to be a way. I could add a little random, oh my god, maybe I'll do that. Almost like a dither. That's an answer.
Yeah?
Yeah, make it like an 8 array, or maybe just even 4 of little minor offsets. On the X and the Y. Here, I'm gonna do that real quick. It'll be easier than the... First, I gotta take the shader and make it display just the math. Depth map. Oh shit, I gotta finish what I was doing first. Find depth. Find depth. Whoa.
I gotta go do the meeting thing for a bit.
Alright, dude. I'll be here.
We'll be back.
Later, man. Oh, I just deleted what I needed. Oh, wait, do I? No. No, that's right. Let's see if that compiles. Oh, my coffee's gone. Uh-oh. Vector 4F. Oh, I made it 4D. Yeah. There's two other errors. I did it here too. Hey. W. Whoa. Oh no, that's right. I don't need to clamp this shit. Compile the shader. Oh, I didn't change the shader. Shit. Well, you know what? Since nobody's in the chat, I don't know. I'll stay there for a while. It's not... Oh, I did it wrong. Stupid. It's all in the W channel now. Do. It's so bright. Bright light. Yeah, see the banding? That's what I'm talking about. You don't really notice it in the water, but... Let's do something really... If... Ah, shit. That might lessen those creases in between the different... Nyang! Did I do that backwards? This is less than BD. Cool, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm sure this one's going to be more fun. It fixes a lot of the bugs and glitches and runs smoother. Why would that not work? 0. Let's put greater than. Let's see what happens. Hey, you know, actually, I found, actually, that looks better on the seams. I found the, you know, the Windows version of Galactics had different music because I thought I lost the original music, but I found it all going through this shit, trying to find all the Raptor files. So it takes a lower value over a higher value. I don't understand why that wouldn't work this way. So one day, I'm not going to do it myself, but I'll have somebody make a new Windows version of Galactics that has both musics in it. Okay, that didn't... let me think. I did a dither shader once. Hold on. Alright. Oh, shader 1. It's a Unity thing I did. Art beta 1. Echo login. I'll just make it up. Plus oh no, this would be a Y, L-Y. Oh, that should be a double. Alright, shoot like 0.5. Negative 0.5. Yeah, it really screwed it up. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, it's a percentage. Ah, so stupid. 0.1. This is somewhat better. I'll make that array a little bigger. Yeah, I found all the it kind of improved it a little bit. Yeah, I found all the original source, but I didn't find the level editor source, the window maker source, the ship editor source, the GLB linker source, and a thing called get pics that grabbed the graphics to be put in a GLB. That was all lost. So I remade the GLB linker so far. And now I could link new graphics as ping files with that, so I don't have to draw like PCX files again or something. But I'm going to make the level editor. But yeah, it's like hard to think, like, what the hell was I thinking about some of these things 27 years ago? Like, one of the biggest problems, I didn't know, I rewrote the routines to draw the map of the tiles, and it was all messed up and stuff. I stored the maps kind of upside down. No idea why. But yeah, but I got like here, enemy. This is the original DOS code. Like last week I was rewriting all this crap. One function's like 500 and some lines long. Yikes. So now the enemy ships use a totally different routine for movement, but they move exactly the same except smoother. Oops. Yeah, some of the original source, what's wrong with that? Oh, X. What was I going to say? Oh, like a lot of the original source files were obsolete, so I got rid of a lot of it. And in the process of replacing more. Like all the old way it was drawn, the old graphics were all software rendering, and now it's like actually a 3D engine, and everything's drawn on 2D quads. They actually changed it up. I think I could use a little bit more variation. Let's make it 1. Wait, what's here, I'll find out the right value to use. So it's 32 distance. What's 30? Oops. 2 divided by 255 equals. That doesn't sound right. 32 divided by 255. 0.12. 125. That'll be close enough. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I rewrote the new linker. I relinked like the data files or the GLB files that came with Raptor. But the new linker, I relinked all the files for all the episodes, and it worked. It's kind of cool. So now I could add new things to the GLB files, which I'm doing, like the sky texture and the water foam texture. Fuck yeah, look at that shit. The banding is gone. Let's just lower that to 1.2. Now let's put it back in the shader. Boom. It should look a little better. Oh shit, my coffee. Let's see how this looks first. Should really turn off the debugging stuff. The shore foam isn't showing. I wonder if that's because I did that one. Just leave that. I actually found an old Colorado tape that I backed up in Texas. I should probably have all the old source on it, but I don't know if I send it to somebody through the mail, like a company. What the shit? I really screwed the pooch here somewhere. Let's put this back and see what the depth thing looks like. Do it. What? Oh, I didn't compile the shader. Stupid. You know, I'm going to do this, start it running, and then I'm going to go get my coffee. Yeah, be right back. I'll get my coffee. What the hell? Something is going past its value. That's what's happening. Oh, headphones. I have to add something. Oops. It's in perfect condition. It was in a sealed Tupperware thing all these years, sitting in my mom's closet. And I had a bunch of zip disks in there too, and I went through those and I found some good stuff on there, but not the level editor and that stuff. And those worked. I bought a USB zip drive and I got all the files off that. There we go. All right, now let's see what it looks like. I don't know if the tape was, but the zip disks in the same Tupperware container did work. I don't have a tape drive, but I could send it to like a data recovery place. But God, it could cost $200 to $400, and I'm afraid to send it. I'm thinking I might one day just do it myself. But I really need to remake the tool. I don't want to be making this with some DOS tools, you know. So I had to make a whole new GUI system because the old window maker was lost for one. Two, it was based on the mouse. If this is for consoles, it's got to be based off a controller, you know. And it's going to be for PC too, so it's got to work with everything, so. Looks like an 80% rewrite. And I found a source for Second Sword, Mantra. Basically all my old games. Even the ones that didn't get done. The only thing missing is this one. My first game I made before Galactics that never got done. It's called Lethal Domain. It was like a side-scroller. The depth is working, but I gotta tweak the shore foam now. Oh, Schnauzer Bowser. Oh no, it's always adding, so it's never less. So I was thinking I have to check for below 0 too, but no. Just take that out. I do have the Colorado tape drive and my original PC it was connected to. I'm afraid to stick it in there like it'll eat it or something. I don't know what to do about it. So it's in a drawer back in the Tupperware case right now. I have no idea what's on that. That was backed up off the id servers. But it's got to be everything. The foam's there, it's just... I'm sure I could order one off eBay or something. But I don't know, it's got stains on it. I might have spilled like soda in it or something. Nothing's affecting the damn foam. I can see like little pixels of it, but... Alright, shit. You know what? Instead of doing this in the loop... That'll dither in both ways. Come on. It takes so long to calculate the depth map. There we go. Hey, it's back a little bit. And real quick, I want to see what the hell that depth map looks like. No! Don't run! Shit. Gotta compile the shaders. Hey, also, anybody in the YouTube chat, if you haven't joined our Discord server, you can join. When I'm not streaming, I talk about what I'm working on there, too. Like, all day, every day. The link's under the video. And subscribe. I got to get 1,000 subs here. Looks pretty good. Hey, Vape, are you in the... Did somebody report that bot post there? Thanks, Vape. Oh, and another thing I want to do. Let's turn off point sampling again. Ah. I got a burp. That's pretty smooth. Yeah, I'm going to make a level editor, so I don't want to remake every level, the tiles and stuff, but I might relay out the, you know, the way the enemies attack to make better gameplay. And I want to make new weapons and stuff that you could buy for the new mode. One more test, one more little test. I think that's too much, so I want to times it times just 1.1. Or 0.1, I mean. Yeah, I should make a list of all the things I got planned, because every stream people are asking the same questions. So yeah, I want to make a level editor and ship editor, all that, and I'm going to make that open source. It should work with that Steam, whatever the fuck it's called. And that looks way better than it did. Now let's see what the final product looks like again. And then we're on to making the foam look better, or move better. Oh. It's funny, when I first started, I live streamed one day because I was working on something boring. And I thought with people watching, it would keep me on track. And it did. So I kept streaming, but it was extremely nerve-wracking at first. I know I've done it, I'm on what, my 70-something video? I don't even think about, oh my god, people are watching me. I should take out that debug stats shit. Ah! What the shit did I do? What the hell did I do? What the hell did I do? Or maybe I fucked up the shader when I changed. Where the fuck is it? Oh, yeah. Oh. It's 8. It's just like... Is it 0.6? I don't remember what it was. What the hell did I do to cause this? It's as if the lerp value is like going out of whack. I didn't do anything that could cause this. Alright, real quick, let's prove that the depth map looks the way it's supposed to. That looks exactly right. That's exactly how it should be. 0 is no depth, and 1, which is white, is full depth. So what the hell did I change? I guess I just hit undo until I get the old shader back. There's also the new Apogee Discord. You can probably search like Apogee Entertainment. I should put that link in there too. There's a Raptor channel on there. And all the other games they're redoing. The new ones. Oh! Make it a little brighter in here. Fire water! Alright, what the fuck did I do? Right. We know it worked back here. Yeah, making the water use like a depth map, so it looks like you're looking down on the 3D world. And I had it working, I just screwed up something. Now that's why it's all colorful. I was trying to smooth out the depth map, which I did, and now it's all fucked up. Come on, work. Work, 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 work. I wish that window could come up black. It's giving me a headache looking at that every day. Over and over and over. There we go. All fixed. Is it doing the palette animation after the normal map stuff? Reflection? No, it's doing it way up here. Weird, man. That's way out there, man. Oh, here's a weird thing to see. Display it in a wireframe. I can't wait to be done with it. I hate making tools. Although it'll be a nice break from this. Oh well. I forget what the wireframe gets its color from. Let me try something. Yeah, definitely got to make a ship editor because the new mode I want to fix the way the bosses shoot and move and stuff, and possibly use like a 3D models for the bosses and definitely the player. It'll still look like pixel art. Got this idea. Oh, it's just showing the quad on the whole screen. Yeah, I can't display it. That won't work. Here, let's run this without anything. There's another bot post. Report those bots. Don't go to the link. Oh, fuck. I'm losing my mind. I didn't compile the shader, did I? This is doing. I'm trying to make this the stuff you see under the water distort with the waves more as the water gets deeper. You can sort of see it, but I like to exaggerate it a little more. For people who just got here, it takes so long to run because it's calculating a depth map for the whole level. It goes through every pixel and it draws, basically draws the whole level out in a buffer. It goes through each pixel with this lookup table. It tells me if it's water or land. Then I calculate the distance to that and come up with a depth for this transparency effect in the water. And it takes a lot. Yes, actually, when I first did it, it took 20 minutes to calculate. I got it down to, what, like 30 seconds now? That looks pretty good. Hold on. If I'm going to make this foam work, I got to make it a little more exaggerated, and then I got to make it look a little more whitish. I know, it's like they get mad, like they know that they got deleted and they come back with a vengeance. The Robot Wars of 2022. Where's my... I got my Nerf gun, man. This is funny. There's the actual Nerf guns we had in the office when we were in Dallas. When we made Raptor. We used to, on Sunday we used to have Nerf gun fights. There, that's what it's supposed to be. Actually, the texture looks too small now. Underwater, texture, underwater. Where does it load the foam? Foam UV. FUV. There's this ongoing thing like with Tyrion. I didn't really like Tyrion. But everybody's always saying, "Oh, I'm going to Tyrion. I'm leaving Raptor." Yeah, so you post something. I mean, just dot. I mean, you could learn. I mean, you could make a program that learns. I've done that before. I've done it 20 years ago for this bank program. It like learned patterns and stuff. It's not a hard thing to do. I mean, simple. Or it could take each post, validate that if it's an actual URL, which it is. Don't go to it. It's weird sites. See, that doesn't look right. It looks like... Yeah, I did it once, and I could have got banned. I had to delete that video. It's... Why is it so big, small? Did I compile the shaders? I'm talking and I'm not... No, it's done. I should work on speeding up this depth map creation. Is it just me, or is the foam texture getting smaller? It doesn't look right. It doesn't look like the way it used to. Okay, let's just see what the foam looks like. Make the whole screen foam. Oh wait, it's getting, maybe it should be like 128. That's definitely the foam texture. All right. Yeah. There is a moon level. That's going to be a tricky problem because the moon levels are dark, and I got real-time lighting. You can't light up darkness. Everything has to be full bright for real-time lighting to work. So I'll probably have to like make a thing that scans through those files and like takes out the darkness. But it's only, I don't think there's only 4 night levels. 3 of them would be easy to think. 1 of them might have to be totally redrawn. All right, that looks evenly spaced and everything. Okay, now it's not the right color though. Hmm. What if I take that out? It's got a spider web. Oh, that's better. Now for the real magic, flow maps. Hey, before I start on this next part, hold on. I just want to stretch a little bit. This will probably be like 2 hours or something. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. I got a pull-up bar. I just do a couple pull-ups, a couple of squats, and just stretch every few hours because I'm sitting here every day. Let me just check my messages. Yeah, but you likes the new water too. I want him to show him this. Here, actually, let me post them. Bam, boom. Let's wait for a good screenshot. Those are the ships you see flying. They're using the land. They got to break it apart into 2 shaders. Actually, let it go. Let's get the bridge. on. Wrong server. All right, no. Oh. Yeah, this is gonna look so badass when I get everything in there. It won't even look like, I mean, it'll be like Raptor, but like, I don't even know how to explain it. So far, everything's, I got it pictured in my head, and it's turning out the way I pictured it, so in some ways better. All right, flow maps. Oh my god, how am I gonna do this? I could write it sloppy while I'm streaming, and then I'll fix it up when I'm not streaming. Let me see here. Math, math, no, not math, F, I'm thinking of Unity. Vector 2, F. I need a direction normal. So I need 0.1 and 0.2. So the 0.1 will be where we are. The pixel we're scanning out to. 0.2 will be the land that it hit. Oh god, I hope this works. Be the closest one. I got a feeling this might not work without scanning it again. Then again, it might. Who knows? Let's see. Two equals float. X1 is LY. Right? I think so. Let's not call it Vec2, let's call it dir. Dir N, dir normal. Equals, how did I word that on the other one? Oh, I did do it like that. Okay, I just want to make sure I was legal. So P2 is the land, right? P1 minus P2 probably have to scale that, but I don't know. I think I could. I think he built it in where I could do this. See if that compiles. Error. What? Undeclared? What? Oh, I called it P. Oh. Just change the damn name. P sounds better than PT. PT reminds me of like a circus or something. PT Burnham. Thought for sure you could do that. Alright, whatever. Doom bada doom bada doom bada doom bada doom. I hope this works. I hope this works. This scanning method don't work. I might have to go back to using the. I had to do by a radius using cosine and sine, but that was so slow. That's when it was taking 20 minutes to calculate. I don't know. If there's a will, there's a way. I'll figure it out. Where did I leave off? Yeah, I'll optimize this tomorrow. Only difference on this is x2. Yeah, I'm thinking because it's scanning out in a square that if the foam will kind of move towards the land, but it might be in like boxy ways. I don't know. Figure it out. I guess I could scan a line out like almost like ray tracing, like send a ray out and go around in a circle, but then I'll have a proper angle for the flow map. I don't know. Let's see how this works first. I'm trying to make any mistakes. What? I swear I copied and pasted that. Oh. So this is going to be LX now, and this will be Y1, right? Yep. I just had to get that out of my system. And Y2. I might have to shrink the direction. I could do that. Figure out the proper thing in the shader, then hard code it into things that doesn't have to calculate in the shader. So, okay, I'm putting X, Y, and Z in at X, Y, and Z of the memory thing. Make sure it compiles. Hey, how many people are in the chat still? All right, compiled. So now let's try to add this to the shader. I love doing shaders. I love it. Where is it loading in the foam? Alright, cool, just wondering. Because it says one person viewing now. That's what it always says now, like the count is off. But I'll see like 6 people talking. Oh, let me think about this. Plus data map at x times 0.1 speed. I'm sure the first try it's gonna one of them is gonna be in the wrong direction. But as long as it moves, I'll be happy. Wait a second, I might have to use time in there, right? And let's see what happens. Okay, cool. Yeah, everybody's still here. Okay, drum roll. Let's see what this is going to do. It's going to do something. It's going to be moving the wrong direction, or it's going to be moving really fast, or too slow to notice, or something. I don't know. Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Ooh, what a meeting.
Hey, what's up?
You know, hanging out.
Don't look like it's moving at all. Oh, yeah, it is. Sort of. Oh, so while you're gone, check this out. I'm gonna show a little recap here. I dithered the depth buffer. Wait, damn it, I did it again and compile the shaders. Damn it. I'm working on the flow map now. But the depth buffer looks really good. Here we go.
Waiting for the stream to catch up.
Yeah, I think there'd probably be less lag if I streamed at 30 frames a second. But then it makes the game look shitty. I don't know what the... There, see that?
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah, I divided 32 by 255, which is the total range, right? And there was a number, and it was a little bit less than that, but here, I'll show you the code. Then I just did this. I made an array, like get percent, returns a random value between 0 and 1, minus 0.5, so it's sometimes negative and sometimes positive, times 0.1. The real value is like 0.15 or something like that to make it exactly, but a little less was better.
Noise.
And then I added it to, I just added it to the thing, and boom, no more banding. So, where was I now? All right, let's comment that out. Back to the yeah. Yeah, I saved the direction vector and the X and the Y of the depth map or whatever. It's just, you know, let's see if that works.
Yeah, man.
I really wish I could make this screen black when it starts up like this. Is because it's dim in here, and then that comes on. I mean, all day, it makes your pupils dilate and then close, and it makes your eyes hurt after a while.
Yeah.
No, they're just moving down. Oh, I'm using the wrong fucking data. I'm so stupid. Data map. It's depth.
Well.
Data map is like metallic and roughness and shit like that, and what pixels are water or not.
Yeah.
I always get the two mixed up. Ooh, 2 new people in the Raptor Discord.
You hear it.
Wait, what was I doing? Did I compile the shaders? I got a bunch of people messaging me. Apogee wants a video of the water. But I'm gonna make it after I'm done streaming so I can get a quality video. This YouTube stuff isn't that clear. Yeah, like what you're seeing on YouTube now it actually looks better in real life. A lot better. Oh, this is so fun doing shaders again. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to say. Somebody brought it up about my paint program the other day that I spent 5 years making this paint program because when I was sick of making games, you know. What is it doing?
Yeah.
It don't look like it's moving at all. But anyway, I'm doing all the blend modes and all this stuff, and I think that helped. Then spending 10 years doing shaders, I think that actually, all that experience ties together. Okay, this really sucks. Depth X. Just take out the times. I definitely need the time in there, otherwise it wouldn't move. It would just move 1 pixel or something. Actually, I should have gone through the debugger and checked what the normals look like. They're probably 0 or something. But this looks right? I mean, 0.1, then 0.1 minus 0.2 normalize. Not much to leave to error. I'm guessing though that because it, like since the depth map was kind of like boxy, like because it was scanning out in a box, that even if the direction shit work, it's not moving at all. That don't make sense. I mean, it should move somewhat with the time thing in there, right? World pause plus depth. Maybe let's just take this all out of here. I'd probably move too fast like this, but let's just see. Unless depth X and Y are 0, I should really check that.
It does seem relevant, yes.
Anything's possible in Raptor land. It's the only thing I don't like about not using like Unity. Like I said, like the instant feedback when you change a shader. I mean, they're going through this whole process and now having to wait for this damn thing to calculate this crap. I guess that would even have to happen in Unity. It would even be slower in C#. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It looks like it's moving really close to the shoreline, like it's Okay. I'm guessing some of the normals. This might be more complicated than I thought. See, it's static around the edges.
Yeah.
So the normals like patterns, like almost like the seams in the.
Looks almost dithered.
Well, I think right now it's moving at an astronomical speed. But why is it only...
Oh yeah, that would do it too.
Here, let's set a breakpoint on each one of these. See what kind of data we're talking about here. Yeah, I think... Oh, you know what's going to suck? Yeah, I was thinking I'm going to have to... I could probably do the distance, but I'm like almost like ray march from the source pixel outward. God, that's going to be too fucking slow too. I gotta think about this. There's gotta be a better way to... I don't think the normals are... Oh, I wonder. That's when it hits land, yeah. It's making a normal for each... Alright, let's run this and see. Data. I don't want to look in that mess, I'll just add it here. And they're both the same value. That'd be like a 45-degree angle, wouldn't it? That doesn't look right. They're always the same. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Stupid. But they're close. I wish you could say like run for 10 seconds before using a breakpoint. That'd be kind of cool. Verify I'm putting XYZ012, okay. Oh. It still looks like flickering static. But it's only happening on certain pixels. It's weird. If anything, all of them should have a direction vector. I know, right? I actually have some. There we go. Now I'm cool, man. How does that look? Oh, so stupid. I don't even want to say what I did wrong.
It always is.
Actually, put this back here in the shader. What's depth X? The texture 0 to 255. The normals are stored as 0 to 1.
Yep. That will unfortunately do it.
That's weird because always in the shader, it's always, unless you use that weird way of loading a texture. What was it? Texture, I forgot. Where it loads it as ints, so you get 0 to 255. You're the one that told me about it. I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah. Yeah, doing the load rather than the sample.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that for the data map now. I pack all kinds of shit in the bits. There's
Yeah,
no
it's
way.
great.
Yeah. Please work. I don't want to do a complicated thing to make this fucking take longer to test. And what sucks is until I actually make the level editor. Whoa, what's it doing now? Weird, man. That's way out there, man. Like fucking Pluto. I think it's just, it might be moving too fast. Oh, here, and I'm timesing to X. That's why there's lines instead of adding. Nope, like audio cut. Abracapocus. No, it's not moving at all.
That seems suboptimal.
What have I done? Or not done? Maybe I'm making the values too small. Let's just make them too big. 0.3 should show some movement. If there's actual data, and well, we already proved that there's data in the normal thing, so something should move. These damn songs are going to remind me of these days. It's like, because I can't listen to my normal music that I've been listening to for like 30 years. Like list grows, but I can't listen to it because of copyright violations.
Yep.
I was thinking if I could set it up where I hear music that doesn't get broadcast.
Like, probably.
I know there's probably a way. Maybe I have to use that fucking voice meter thing or something. Or I could buy a new mixing board.
Ah. An excuse to buy a new toy, you say?
No, it's not moving at all. Son of a bitch. Make sure it's not a casting thing.
It's always a casting thing.
Whoops, what did I do? What did I do? I'm gonna do it times 2.3. Fuck this. That's what I said, voice meter. I've had problems with a voice meter making things crash. Oh. I used to run everything through a mixer board, but it died. Oh shit, I don't want to run it with... Ding dong, ding dong, ding. This song is driving me nuts. Oh, nothing's moving. Well, here's the old shader debugger trick. We'll make the output equal the direction normal. Yeah, I think as when I get more like visual new things in, that's when like more people will find out because there's more to talk about than just like the boring rewriting the stuff for the last year, you know?
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's like I can tell it. I mean, a lot of people probably are thinking he spent all his time rewriting it. It looks like it's, you know, it basically moves the same, or you know.
Only they knew.
That looks like a normal. Should be doing something. It is boxy, though. Definitely looks like a normal map, though. I just like doing it, like visualizing like the data like this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to come up with a better way because those color changes shouldn't be so drastic. Here, red is the X and green is the Y. It might look good though. I don't know why it's not working in the shader though. I'm doing something really stupid.
Usually the simple thing.
Let's use that speed value. I don't think it's a typo. I think it's just I'm not doing enough here because then it's dividing it by these bigger numbers to make it smaller again. So I don't think I mean, it might be moving, but you have to like look at it for 10 minutes to see it move 1 pixel or something. Plus, I was using time.y, which is the system ticks probably divided by a big number for slower stuff. I didn't compile the shaders, did I? It's got to be after 6. Yeah, that's when the time I get. It's almost 7 when I start getting foggy brained.
Yep.
I want to get this working so I can make a little video of it. And I bought those shakes that are like a meat. You just drink one. It's like a, you know, everything you need for nutrition. So I don't have to like cook in the middle of a stream like now. I'm just great. Hey, it's moving. A little fast, a little weird.
But it's movement.
We just gotta calculate that better. Or I have to.
I've never seen this project before in my life.
Build. Yeah, this sucks. This is going to add a lot of time onto that calculation shit. But actually, I could probably take each point, even though I found that it's close to land, and I'm dithering the other thing. I probably maybe send out 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 rays in all the possible directions, or even maybe 16, and that wouldn't be too much. So I have to go through like every, you know, everything in 2 pi radians or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's why it's so slow when I use sine and cosine, because I'm going through. You don't want to miss a pixel, you know.
Yeah.
When it's, you know, finding the depth. So let's see. I'll get this working, then I'll make another scan for. It's already discarding all the land tiles, so it's only scanning out for water. Generally, it's working. It's just not 100% accurate the way I'm finding the depth. Yeah, I only have to do it, like I already know the distance, right? That's stored in W. And the shore foam is near, you know, I don't have to scan, like if something's out in the water and depth is 1.0, I don't even have to scan for a normal direction, you know? So this could probably be pretty fast. But like here, like look at the top. The top's moving almost right, but the bottom, it's like the negative values aren't calculated right. Why would that? Oh, shit. The texture's got to be a float. 0 through 255, there's no negative numbers.
Yep.
That's why it's fucked up on the bottom side.
Does seem important.
Son of a bitch. All right, well.
Son of bitch.
I mean, I guess I could make it. It doesn't have to be that accurate. I could make it, you know, 0 through 127 is negative, and 128 to 255. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the oldest trick in the book, as it were.
But how can I mean, since it's a float in the shader, how does that translate?
What do you mean?
I don't know how to put it in words.
When,
I mean, somewhere like in the shader, I'm going to have to minus 0.5 too, right? I don't know, I'm just making a float. Well, you know, fuck it. It's easy. Let's see. I don't know if this Texture 2D supports that. Oh no, I get the... So I forgot what that's called. What is that called? BGFX texture format. Burp. I did this somewhere. There's somewhere I'm using a float, or I was. Let me just... texture format R8. Yeah, I got the one. What am I using that for? Oh, the font stuff, yeah. Texture format, RGB8, 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 RGB8. 16 float, here we go.
Yeah, it'll be like...
Oh yeah, I use that for... I use that for the light maps.
What, RF16?
Yeah, RGBA 16F, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, right.
Yeah, because I was getting like dithering in the with the 0 to 255 and the light, you know, fall off. All right, then I take out this 255 shit. Store it as is.
Yep.
Data.w. What? Didn't I change something in the shader? No, I didn't. This should look good enough for a quick video. But I don't have to quit streaming and record it in OBS. I could probably toss in a few, actually make maybe a better foam map. I think that foam looks like a beer foam almost, you know?
Yeah.
Yikes, it crashed. What did I do wrong? Oh. Here, where did I allocate the texture? So it was 4 bytes before, but now it's what? 4 byte. It's 4 times 4 bytes, right? For RGBA and what floats, or 16. So it'd be times 2.
You're doubling the width.
Yeah.
Right? So it'd be 8 bytes.
Yeah. Let's try that. Yeah, because it's 16 byte float. Bit float. Oh, did it build? Yep, I'm getting loopy. God damn it, I didn't want to debug it. Yikes. This ain't Kansas anymore.
Nope.
What the shit did I do? Alright, this is something with the translation here. Let me just search for 255s in case I'm doing that somewhere. Oh. I don't think that would matter.
You wouldn't, would you?
Depth is still... Oh, shit. Yeah. The mem pointer is unsigned char pointer. Should be unsigned, or a float pointer now. Or how do I... Can I make a 16-bit float? You do the float
yeah,
16... 16.
No, sorry. C++ doesn't have an IEEE implementation of a half.
God damn it. Alright, this complicates things just a tad.
Yeah, it's a little annoying from a shader perspective if you want to use half floats for anything. But
So I can't just say equals, I gotta say... I thought they... Hold on a second. I thought BGSX had a type that you could have used.
it probably does. There are, numerous implementations of an IEEE half, but
Oh, int 16. Couldn't you just use int 16 and cast it? I mean, it's just data, right?
yes. But cast where, I guess, is the question.
Well, make the mem thing... I'm not sure how to do this.
So what are you expecting to get in the shader when you sample?
It's not the shader problem. It's right here. This is a char pointer right now. So this is just one
Okay.
byte, and then this is 4 bytes, and it's equaling the 16-bit float value, which is why all the colors are all fucked up. How do I move an unsupported type into the memory? I can mem copy it, right?
You can mem copy it. C++ will also let you do like a reinterpret cast.
What's that?
So a reinterpret cast is like take the bit pattern that's in this memory location and treat it like it is whatever type you say. So
Is the data in order in the vector structure? So can I just copy the data?
Yes. You could, you can mem copy the contents of the
Size of
the member.
data.
I don't think anything is stride or like would be packing dependent. I think it should all be well aligned. But if you have a value and you want to copy it, you can just go you can just do a reinterpret cast to whatever the destination type is and say copy that.
But how if that type doesn't exist? That's what I'm not getting.
That's what type is the thing that you're copying from?
It's the 16-bit float. Oh no, it's a float. It's a regular float. I need it to go into Oh, that ain't gonna work either.
Exactly. Okay, so that becomes problematic, right? Because the float spec is going to be different for a half float. Now, I think obviously you need to be able to get data into a 16-bit float texture, right? That's not too contentious.
How do I do it with the damn light map? Hold on.
I think BGFX and I think all of the APIs that use this know that that's insane because C++ won't let you do this out of the box. I think you can just say, assign this float to this texture value thingy or like whatever the hell, right?
Mm-hmm.
BGFX will have support for this. It'll have support for taking a float and shoving it into a half. It'll truncate it. You'll lose precision. But
yeah, I could just make it a 32-bit float for now to make it work. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for now. Fuck it. I don't want to mess with this. It's something I'll do offline. 32F.
Yeah, this is the kind of work that's fiddly and just involves looking at the documentation to figure out how the API handles data type conversions like that. And it's neither glamorous nor fun to watch.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Where's the fuck is mem again? I can't even focus on the screen. Oh, here it is, mem. So I'll make that a float. And just go back to what I did. Mem 0. Burp. Data X. Y, Z, W. 1, 2, 3. It's showing an error. What the fuck is here? Oh, I forgot to cast it the right way. Stupid, no good, good for nothing. You forgot lazy and disrespectful. That's from Breakfast Club. I always say that to him. Fingers crossed. It crashed.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Uh-oh.
Done.
Here, the index. It's not times 4 now. It's times... Here, it's chance size equals size of float I just put it fuck it, times 4. Actually, since it was smaller, I don't know why it would make it crash, though, because it would never overwrite the buffer. I did it again. 9. 9. Yeah, it crashed here. I'm just calculating something wrong. RGBA index is like a gigantic, enormous number, like 4 million. That's not right. But wait, since I'm casting, are you looking at this?
Yeah.
Since this is cast as a float, is this incrementing this as every 4 bytes of this value?
Yes, it'll be adding 4 bytes per RGB index. Well, hold on a second. Mem is... What type is mem?
A float pointer.
Then yes. Yeah, it'll be incrementing.
I don't think I need this at all now.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Just work. What time is it? 7:12 only. Oh, I wish it was warm out. I'd go ride my bike and then I could be all refreshed and keep working, you know? Just being cooped up and not moving around really affects your thinking.
Yes.
Yeah, so when I ride my bike, I never felt so relaxed in my life. What the hell? It's failing on the create texture. Ooh. Because I changed it to float? Oh. Here we go. So I need to go... 4 times 4 instead of 2. Yeah, I was doing it by the short. Okay. I'll make that the proper way when I'm done. If everybody noticed, I got a different visualizer going now. I was using that milk drop one before. I don't know what this one's called. Winamp. Well, and then this happened. Alrighty then. Yeah, okay. Something's getting corrupted. You think?
Yup.
XYZW. Maybe it's in a reversed order? The channels?
In the texture?
Yeah. Was I using ARGB before? Or ARA, whatever it is, backward maybe? I don't know. So let's try it. Can't hurt to try it real fast. I'm too tired to figure things out. Well, that looks closer. It's still fucked up, though. And what's the black banding?
Half the fun, isn't it?
Alright, there's some little concept I'm missing here. Yeah. It's funny, at the end of the day, I get my trying random ideas thing. But actually trying to think about what's actually going on. Whoa, man. That's way out there, man. I think these probably go back to normal now. I think it was that calculation that was wrong. It's funny, sometimes you like experimenting, just doing random things like that. It gives you an idea for something.
Yeah.
Not that that did it. Maybe want to vomit, but.
As you do.
I just want it to be done. I want to just stop working. So it's, yeah, I'm going an hour 10 maybe. 7, 9, 10. There it is. It's pretty much going towards the shore too. Maybe a little too fast, but I still don't get why it's smaller. It's almost like the normal is skewed. When it's going bottom up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, let's slow, just for the hell of it, so I can make a screenshot. I'm gonna slow that shit down. Yeah, phone, where are you? Depth X, depth Y. Maybe because, I don't know. We made it the same. Yeah, if this is acceptable, I'm gonna tweak that foam shader and, or maybe I'll use that one Andrew posted. Just make it really high contrast. I think there's way too many bubbles in that particular one. Yeah, I think that ray marching idea might work better for everything. Yeah, that's acceptable for like make a video to show people. Oh, another thing, I don't know if you were here when I did it. I think it was yesterday. So it take you like the normal maps cross hatching on the water.
Mm.
It takes that value based on a depth value, so things deeper in the water distort more. But it looks like it's distorting them no matter what right now. It doesn't look as clear as it did. Let me fix that real quick. So where did I do that shit? Underwater. Oh god. Times depth. So as depth gets closer to 0, it's less, right? You get half of what it is. Yeah, those normal values must be screwed up somehow, or affecting the size of the texture. Yeah, slow that down just a little bit more. I could probably... Ah, shit, one more thing here. Times depth. Of course, I got to experiment. Let's take this out. So if you want to distort more as it gets deeper and be clear to sure, wouldn't depth, like time depth to the power of 2 kind of increase the higher numbers and decrease the... Yeah, right? I think
That's...
like, you know, so the power of whatever. Or is that, am I thinking in reverse?
Sorry, run that by me one more time.
If you have the value 0 to 1, you take that value like to the power of 3, doesn't it push everything towards the higher end, or does it push it to the lower end?
0 to 1, no.
Yeah,
Right? If you
push it to the higher end, right?
it's gonna push it to the lower end because everything's like below 1, right? So if you multiply a half by a half, you get a quarter.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. That's why I was thinking 1.0.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if I did this, float, scale, distortion equals 1.0 minus depth.w. For now, I'll use pow. I'll make this faster. Pow, comma 3. Then 1.0 again, right? Oh, man, bring it back. There. I think that'll work. Yay! I forgot a semicolon. It's really distorting it, but it's not clear near the edges. Let's see where I'm at here. I'm how to the power of 16. Actually, I should then. I'm 0.8. Let's see how that is first. I've been watching it's like everything I worked on in the last 10 years is coming in. Like, good thing I did that ocean shader. I would have never known. I was so scared to take on that job. They were like, you want to do an ocean shader, but we can only pay you for like a month or 2 months or something. And I'm like, to me, ocean shaders take years, you know? I've been reading them about it my whole life, you know? It's like, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. Even if it did take longer, but I did a lot, you know, the work for free, but.
Yeah.
You see how it's distorting the stuff under the water now? It's pretty fucking cool, but it's not. There's some little something I'm missing here. Near the shore, it should be clear, but it's not. It seems the same. Although it's distorting it a shitload now. Scale distortion. Let's reduce it by 0.6%. Like I said, I did that my robot app with the MIDI event stuff. I used that. Now all the shader stuff I did is almost directly used, you know? Everything led to making this. Making Raptor better, stronger, faster. I'm glad I thought of like making the old thing look better, like in stuff. This is really cool doing this to an old game. Fun as shit. No, it's not getting clearer by the. It's not getting clearer by the shore. It almost looks constant. Wait.
You know my recommendation.
Wait. No, what's your recommendation?
Take a render dot capture.
What? You broke up.
Oh. Take a render dot capture.
Oh, I don't. I know what's going. I just think my math is wrong here. Let me think about this. 0 is where I want it. To lessen. I think that's backwards. Yeah, I think I'm thinking backwards. I want the value to bunch up on the low end. I was reversing it. That's why you don't code when your brain fried. Yeah, tomorrow morning, and maybe I'll do it while I'm straight. I don't know. I'm gonna do that ray marching thing. I think that'll work better for everything. They cast out 64 rays. That looks better. Am I scaling it at all? So on a GPU, when you do POW, is it going like in a little loop, multiplying it over and over? Is that why it's so slow? So the bigger the number, the slower it is? It looks the same no matter what I fucking do. Let me take this distortion off for a second. No, I just wondering how it did it on the actual GPU. I don't know. I just know it's really slow thing to do on a shader. That's why, like, when you're doing the lighting calculations, it's better to do, like, the dot product thing times itself instead of doing POW, whatever. Or what's that, like with Fresnel or something like that. I gotta speed this up. That's Dan going through this every day waiting. I forgot what I'm looking at. It doesn't look clear normally. Did I compile the shaders? It looks the same. This is like one of those times where I feel like I'm going insane. I know. What I'm going to do, here, let's uncomment this. Delete that, put this underwater. I'm just going to display the damn underwater. What the fuck? What the shit? Can I have a capital W? Guess so. No, it should just be that ground with the bushes texture across the whole screen. Oh boy, what the hell's going on? How is that even possible? What the fuck? Oh, I'm just checking the B channel. I gotta take a break soon. Oh my god. They're coming to take me away, oh, hee hee, to the funny farm. Yeah, I'm gonna do damage. I gotta fix this fast. You see, it's distorting it like it's, but it doesn't seem to ramp up or down on the distortion. It seems consistent in the water, where the water is. Okay, so what am I doing wrong here? I got the depth. Let's just take out the whole POW thing. Oh, shit. What can I watch on TV tonight? It is trippy, man. Huh. Oh! Okay, no more coffee. Water. Yeah, on top of that, I haven't eaten since, what, noon? Yeah, it looks like it's distorting less near, but I want it... Hmm. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, it looks like... sort of doing it. Here's where the water starts. It's totally clear. I think this is the last test. It's better look good. Oh yeah, I wanted to put a better foam texture. Hey, somebody report that stupid bot. Yeah, once I get the movement shit in and stuff, before I start on the level editor, I want to go through all the code and make it neat in the way it's in a final way to feel good about it before adding more to it.
Yeah. I wonder how long I've been muted for.
10 minutes. I thought you were busy or something, so I didn't say nothing.
Did you hear me talking about the power instruction and the compiler unrolling it?
No.
Oh, I was literally just talking to myself then.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, interesting. I thought I was being so helpful. Oh well.
So that's what it's doing?
So there's no GPU hardware specifically for a power operation, right? It's the shader compiler will unroll it into whatever the most sensible thing is for what you're doing. So if you're writing raising something to the power of 2, you may as well just write it as something times itself, because that's all the compiler's going to do anyways, okay. And then you know what it's doing.
That's what I've been doing in the past. I'll use the actual POW thing to keep the code simple instead of value times value times value times value times.
Yeah, it's not going to. Very rarely, I would think it's actually unrolling it into a loop, like a for loop, as you would expect to be compiled.
Oh, really?
By a shader compiler. If you're raising something to the power of 4, right, the GPU suffers when you branch on stuff, depending on what pixel is running. So if it's a fixed, we're going to do this 4 times, it's just going to unroll that into 4 instructions, and then all of the other shader cores can load that instruction with whatever the hell they want if they're not using that path.
Okay.
But yes, it will generally unroll it into explicit multiplies.
One more little.
But it is baby bath time, which means it is time for me to depart.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit soon, anyways, dude. So I'm brain fried.
That seems wise. Yeah.
Yeah, Apogee asked for a screenshot in a movie. I just want to get it looking good enough for that,
Yeah.
I'd rather wait till tomorrow, but I want to send something. Also, I'd like everybody to see it. Take a raw video without because YouTube it doesn't look as good on YouTube as it does in real life.
Yeah.
But anyways, dude, if you gotta go, go.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one.
Later, man.
Later.
Peace. Hate that foam, man. It looks awful. Divided by less, it gets bigger, right? It wouldn't let me delete the last few of them, but I could report it. It's weird. The bot's posting. I mean, are people really dumb? Why do they do it? I mean, are people really dumb enough? There's enough people to make a profit off people going to some scam link. It's probably going to rob them out of their money. I mean, who would? I mean, I guess there are people dumb enough. Oh, hey, I'm going to type that in my browser. Well, I did, but in a secure browser. But I'm not. I definitely wouldn't sign up to whatever they're trying to sell. Yeah, the shore foam thing is pissing me off, man. You know, I might just turn it back to the way it was for now. E-I-E-I-O. And now it's moving back and forth. It looks a little bit better. Make it a little bit more. Ooh, where is it? Here. Please be the answer. I'm done. Yeah, if I do the ray marching method, and it finds something at a certain ray, I already got the direction normal. There might be a better way to do the depth. That's good enough. I'll make a video of that. Although me being me, I gotta see what it looks like full brightness there. Oh, just 9. One more, one more, one more. Yeah, I forgot I didn't play Monday. It's Wednesday. They usually play Overwatch. They're asking me if I'm playing, and it's 8 o'clock already. I gotta make some food. I'm fucking hungry. I should just go buy bread and make sandwiches again. It's but then it's too easy to make it. Then I eat too much. I know why the water... okay, I gotta fix one more thing. I got this. Oh my god. So stupid. No, I need to... add an alpha channel. File. Export. Quick export. Ah, I remember this from doing the ocean shader now. Foam times 9 times foam dot A. So now the water will show through where the holes are. Yeah, I'll find a better texture tomorrow. I don't feel like it now. I could fall asleep right now. If I go back to sleep, I wouldn't be... I mean, either my allergies bother me or something always keeps me up. Or like lately, it's been... I wake up after sleeping a few hours and I go right to work. Doesn't look right. Oh, that's right. Of course, I gotta try one more thing. Oh, where does it read the texture? If I want the texture to be bigger and make this value smaller? I think I'm thinking in opposites lately, the last few hours. I think I'd make it bigger if I use bigger values. I think that's what. Let's see. No, that's all right. That looks pretty cool. Why don't the little dots don't seem to be getting affected by the waves? I'll figure it out tomorrow. And once I do real, like, better, like, specular and stuff, the waters and the PBR lighting stuff, it look way cooler. Yeah, that's good enough for a little video. So, all right, I'm done. Good night. And if you guys haven't subscribed, join my Patreon, join Discord, and watch all my videos. I am out of it. Good night, everybody. Peace.